Yo, what's up? It's your boy Cardo back with another banger video on Cardo's TV. Here, baby. Cardo's Talk. Earl Spence, man. Hey, man, I'm just talking about shit. Hey, I don't like him, so I can talk shit. I've been this way for 10 years, so you can't say I'm acting any differently. You know what I'm saying? I respect him, but I'ma still talk about his ass every time I get. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Bud did beat his ass into retirement. Hey, I just gotta call it what I been said it, bro. I said he would have died that night. Hey, I know this not a laughing matter, but it's just the truth. That's why it's so funny, because I've been telling people this. Bud is a way more superior fighter than this man. Like, when you a fighter, I ain't talking about no boxer. When you a fighter and mixed that with boxing, you know, most of these boxers, they play football and they play one or two. When you play basketball and you wrestle and you play like just all different type of sports and you good in all them sports and you combine that with boxing, like you can play all those sports and never box and be good in boxing. Boxing, and you could just be good in like all you did was boxing and never be a great boxer. And that's why, that's another reason why I feel like Jerron Ennis, he gonna get his ass whooped, because I watched the interview with him. All he ever done with boxing, well, it's good, but you don't get to see, you don't get to learn all the different angles. When you playing different sports, it's always, you learn more about angles and timing and placement, like footwork and shit. Like, you really learn the real higher degrees of movements and stuff in other sports. You know, like I'm basketball, so my footwork in boxing comes natural. Like, even though I never boxed in my life, like I started off jittery just because I never done it, so I'm not used to doing it. You know, but I've been fighting all my life, so I'm good with these hands off the rip. Regardless of how I move my feet, I know how to swing these motherfucking punches and pop yo. I know what to do and what not to do to get hit and hit you. So boxing is, you know, you ain't boxing. Boxing, you can block a punch with them gloves and stuff, protect you and stuff. Man, when you fighting, bro, you ain't, bro, I'm hitting, anywhere I'm hitting you, it's hurting. It's hurting. Anywhere I hit you, it's gonna hurt. And that's the thing about a fighter and a boxer. Like, boxer, you gotta hit a bunch of times, break people down. Like, man, when you fight, you just make a person quit. You hit them somewhere with these knuckles. But Earl Spence, down here retired, man. Like, for you to be doing all this, talking about you don't do tune-ups, and now you talk about you can't perform physically and all that. Like, I don't even understand what that means. I can see if you got hurt or something like that, but they said this man can't perform physically. You know, I ain't gonna mess with him too much. I'm just saying, like, I don't hear him retire, man. Like, you are as good as you would ever be. You know what I'm saying, in this era. Like, I've been told all my homeboys that, all my little boxing gurus, niggas think they know boxing. Yeah, y'all think y'all know boxing. They think they knew boxing. You know what I'm saying? They probably do know boxing, but they don't know what it is to be a warrior and a fighter. You know what I'm saying? You can't know unless you won. Nobody can tell you what a warrior is unless you won. I don't care. Like, if you're a person that always talking about something that you was never good at and nothing you was, like, yeah, you can still get things wrong, but you still can identify what a warrior is. It's Spencer Warrior, you know what I'm saying? I can't take it from him. But he a delusional one. You gotta have some degree of delusion to even get to as far as Earl Spence did. You know what I'm saying? I remember having a conversation with him on Twitter, and I told him, he was saying something about a fire stick, and I was like, man, you ain't gotta worry, you Bud gonna whoop your ass. And he was like, yeah, as long as you don't buy that fire stick. And I'm like, and you know, he replied with it like, yeah. I was like, Bud gonna whoop your ass, and he was like, yeah, just don't buy it on fire stick. I was like, oh, don't worry, I promise you, I support my fight. He's gonna tear your ass up. I got it. But it was funny because, you know what I'm saying, everything I used to tweet him, like, I wasn't doing it to bash him or nothing like that. I'm just being honest, like, bro, I don't see you beat no man like this. And that's all it was. But Earl Spence, man, I ain't gonna say get better or none of that, because after that ass whooping, I don't advise you to fight nobody. Damn sure not come back and fight no Fedora. I'm glad you called it off. You know what I'm saying? Because you could see it in this man's face every time you see him in interviews and stuff. This man don't want to box no more, man. This man is demoralized. This man is torn. This man is damaged goods. Like, this man already done been through all them accidents and all that shit. You know, everybody was riding his meat. Every time he got hurt and came back and beat somebody, but when Bud beat him when he got a real beating, and to say that's his first loss professional and he got beat like that, hey man, I can see why they'll do something to you. They did something to Roy Jones. You know what I'm saying? And it's doing it to Earl Spence, but Earl Spence just realized it's really levels that it don't matter how good he get, he ain't gonna never be. If he ever fight a fighter like that, he ain't beating him. He ain't beating him. I feel like Keith Thurman would have beat him. I feel like Sean Porter beat him. You know what I'm saying? Even with the drop, I just understand why they won with the drop, because, you know, it's an automatic 10-8 round. But other than that, Sean Porter already beat him. I feel like Keith Thurman would have beat him. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll whoop Boots. Even though Boots that type of fighter, he just not what everybody. He's not. He just hype. Everybody hype him. And when you watch him when he fight C- and C+ fighters with the way he perform, I don't care about a stoppage. I don't care about a finish. I don't care about him never not losing a round. None. It's just the way how easy he is to get hit by that level of fighters. When he fight people that really know how to punch your ass and put you out, you're going to see when he fight them elite fight. He have yet to fight an elite fighter or even close to an elite fighter. I hate to bring him up in my video, but he is my nemesis like Spence was, because all Spence fans then, you know, bandwagoning him because Spence got that ass whooping, so they just want they so mad at Bud, they want somebody to beat him up so bad, and it's not gonna happen. Can't nobody beat this man in his size. Like, nobody over one. If Bud go up to 168, he gonna beat the shit out of Canelo easy. He gonna masterclass him. I feel like he gonna be the first person. If they fight, I'm calling it right now. If Canelo and Terence Crawford fight, he gonna be the first person to knock Canelo out or drop him. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got for this video, man. Hit that like button, man. Y'all get me in that algorithm, man, because I know I'll be spitting that shit. Comment, subscribe. I'm out.